App Studio includes unified geographic roles, as well as additional customization options. Geographic roles have been unified and simplified all the way down to the postal code level for 58 countries, or over 250 if you have a second level license. There's also a new interface you can use to create custom geographic roles that point to an Esri map service. And you can upload shapefiles to the server to use new server-hosted map provider files to generate extremely detailed and precise maps outside of the default configuration. Enhanced geographic roles can be configured from the Geo Configuration Editor. To access it, open the Reporting Server web console to the Workspace page. Click the Settings button on the ribbon, point to Geo Services, and select Edit Configuration. If you have the Esri ArcGIS adapter configured, you can create a geographic role based on an Esri map or shapefiles. To create a new geographic role based on an Esri map, use the Add Esri Map option. Provide a name and title for the new geographic role. The title is what will show up in WebFocus Tools when you select a geographic role for a field. Next, select the return geometry value for the role. This value should be equivalent to the geometry type specified in the Esri source URL. This value will affect the kinds of maps, choropleth, bubble, or line, that can effectively use the geographic role. Add the URL to the text box and click Verify to ensure that it works. The page that opens shows information about the Esri geographic role, including a list of field types that can be used to render it, such as names or abbreviations. Add any fields that you want to be available to the parameter name column under Service Parameters. Click OK. The new role should appear in the list with the provider listed as Esri. Click Save. The new role will be available for your content. You can also create a new geographic role that uses shapefiles. Unlike Esri geographic roles, shapefiles are saved to server applications and converted to the internal server map provider format so that you can quickly process the larger number of data points that they can plot. You will need at least 4 files to do the conversion: a DBF file, SHP file, SHX file, and PRJ file. They must use the same file name and be saved to the same folder. To create a geographic role from shapefiles, click Add WFRS Map. Specify a name for the geographic role and the geometry type. For the Esri shape, browse to the location where your shapefiles are saved. You only need to select the DBF file, since they all should have the same file name. Use the Load to App option to choose where to save the new server-hosted map provider. You can use the quantization options to edit how detailed you want the role to be. Quantization values determine when locations within a certain distance of each other will be combined into one polygon or point. Once complete, click OK and save the Geo Services configuration. You can test shapefile-based geographic roles by right-clicking them in the list and clicking Test. With shapefile-based geographic roles, you can create extremely granular and detailed maps. With customized geographic roles, you can ensure that the areas drawn on your maps accurately reflect your geographic data, no matter how it is aggregated. Even if you decide not to create your own geographic role, you can make use of the default roles, which have been unified and enhanced down to the postal code level for 58 countries, or over 250 if you have a second-level license. See the video on how to use second-level licensed geographies for Esri maps for more information. To learn more, visit the WebFocus Knowledge Base, where you can search all technical topics and videos.